Hello friends, so the other day I was doing a day hike, which, from what I had understood from friends, was supposed to be through miles of thick, tropical forest. But instead, about 500 meters up the trailhead, I found myself in a barren area completely devoid of trees, or, for that matter, completely devoid of any type of vegetation. This doesn't seem right. Perhaps I took a wrong turn somewhere? Or perhaps my friends and I just have very different definitions of jungle. I definitely remember hearing that word when I asked him about it, but this place was no jungle. It was much more of a desolate, arid, desert. So, kind of the opposite of a jungle. Now, I should mention that the person who told me about this hike is my friend Sven, who, believe it or not, is even more into etymology than I am. Trust me, it's possible. Anyway, Sven is also kind of a prankster, so when he told me about this hike, making sure to emphasize how it went deep into the jungle, he was probably talking about the original meaning of jungle, which, at the time, I regrettably wasn't aware of. And it ended up being an interesting way to learn its origin story. You see, our word jungle comes to us from Hindustani, aka Hindi and Urdu. Hindi and Urdu have this word jungl, which means forest. That word is derived from Sanskrit, as most Hindi and Urdu words are. In Sanskrit, the word Jangala has multiple meanings including arid and sterile, but also just refers to a wild or savage area that was mostly uninhabitable. So when the British arrived in the region in the 17th century, they adopted the locals' use of the word to refer to any territory that was inhospitable, for example, the marshlands at the base of the Himalayas. And then gradually the word evolved to denote any kind of tangled thickets, and from there its meaning further expanded to describe any area with lots of vegetation, like a forest or also what we today call a jungle. And so this single Sanskrit word, Jangala, is the ancestor of the word for jungle in dozens of modern languages on the Indian subcontinent, including languages that don't even descend from Sanskrit, like Tamil. And then the British brought this word back to Europe with them, where it was adopted by many modern languages, such as German, Hungarian, Russian, and French, among many others. Lastly, through English, the word also spread to East Asia, and you can see its descendants today in words such as the Japanese janguru and Korean jungul. So there you go, a jungle, a desolate, barren, uninviting wasteland like the one I found myself in the other day. So, if you're ever invited on a hike through the jungle by an etymology enthusiast, be sure to prepare better than I did and pack accordingly. For example, bring mosquito repellent and a nice rain jacket, because those often come in useful when out in the jungle. But also, make sure to bring ample sun protection. After all, depending on what kind of jungle you'll be in, there might not be any shade. Thanks for watching.